Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 16 game highlight commentary. We start out in New Orleans, Taysom Hill going deep.
Yahoo!
The pass is intercepted by Sean Davis inside the end zone, and he's going to take it out. The Saints say, "We would like to feel your spine," and they're going to tack on an extra 15 yards for a horse collar tackle. Meanwhile, in the battle for Florida, it may be warm, but we're still 2 days into the winter. You better make sure you got your shovel, as Ryan, Jack, and Jill went up to Tanner Hill, would pinch the ball to Bolden, who'd activate his dreadlock powers. He'd go into the end zone, as the Miami Dolphins would strike blood first. In Lucas, is this Arab Oil Stadium? Saquon, I have tree chunks for legs. Barkley gets the handoff and runs the ball into the end zone for the Giants score. Meanwhile, in Star Foxborough, we don't fuck with Xbox. We got Sony PlayStation Michelle. He gets the handoff, runs the ball into the end zone for a 4-yard score. Here come the Cowboys. Dak fakes the ball to Zeke, and he runs the ball into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown.
Yeah, baby, we didn't come here to play games. We got Dak, we got Zeke, we gonna win the game, clinch the NFC East, and then we gonna go to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl.
Out to Carolina. Don't touch the ball, white man. Wait a minute. Cam Newton's not in the game. The white man still has the ball, as Taylor Heineke would find his man in the end zone for his first touchdown pass of his career. The black man celebrating. But look at this catch in New York. This man can catch the Holy Spirit even while being an atheist. Just phenomenal hands. Saint Nick, all the thoughts want to suck his dick. Foles takes the snap. He connects with the midget. On the field, it's Darren Sproles. He tells the Texans defender, "Get your bitch ass off of me." Goes into the end zone for the Philly score. Oh my lord, who plugged in the N64? Because the Arizona Cardinals just lost Woods, as Robert Woods gets the handoff and he'd run the ball into the end zone as the Rams would take the lead. 4th and 1, Drew Brees' Jesus takes the snap, all kinds of time in the pocket, rolling towards his right, launches the ball towards the end zone. It's gonna be incomplete, turnover on downs, but wait a minute, there's laundry on the field. This the fantasy championship, pussy. I got 3 Saints on my team. I need these points. Pass interference. This pass was as catchable as getting an STD from a Tibetan monk practicing abstinence, but they threw a flag on this play. Every time Hayden tries to make a play, the refs say,
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
"Mark, fuck out of here, Adrian Peterson. Your team is on the brink of getting eliminated from playoff contention, while my team is on the brink of clinching home field advantage through the playoffs." Ingram goes into the end zone for the Saints touchdown, and he would pass Deuce McAllister as the all-time leader in rushing touchdowns in Saints history. Hey, is that the new Fortnite? No, I bought it from a guy off the street. It's a bootleg. What is it called? Fournette. As Leonard Fournette would go into the end zone and even up the score for the Jags. Back to Meth Life Stadium. Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold pitches the ball to Elijah McGuire. He'd go into the end zone, and the Jets would get on the board first. Out to Star Foxborough we go. Tom Brady takes the snap, play action fake. He'd connect with Rex. Rex, is that like after a T-Rex? They got small hands, so you know they can't hold on to the ball. As he fumbles on the play, it's gonna be recovered by the Buffalo Bills. Back to the land of them boys. Jameis Crablegs Winston takes the snap. He's been eating too much. His fingers kind of slippery. It looked like he got butterfingers. Fumbles on the play. It's picked up by Dalen Smith. He's running down the sideline, activating his dreadlock powers. 69 yards into the end zone for a Dallas Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, baby, yeah, that's a defense. We score on offense and we score on defense, because we got Dalen Smith, Son Lee, Byron Jones, Van Der S, Skip Bayless. He may not be on the field, but he dead in spirit, because we them boys. We gonna win this game, clinch the NFC East, then go to the Super Bowl.
Meanwhile, in the land of homosexuals, Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky takes the snap, rolling towards his left. He'd connect with Anthony Miller in the end zone as the Bears would take a 7-6 lead.
He can be my bitch.
Who the hell's that speaking in the crowd? Oh my God, did he hear me? Think fast, bum-ass Eli. I'm the 4th best football player in my family. Manning would find his tight end, who'd go into the end zone, and the Giants have a 14-0 lead. Hey, that's a nice lead you got there, Eli. It'd be a shame if somebody blew it. The Falcons in the Clifford, the Big Red Dog zone. Rosetta Stone, my childhood, motherfucker. As Matt Ryan rolling towards his right, he'd find Julio Jones participating in the 10 toes down challenge to even up the score for the Falcons. To open up the second quarter, Andrew Lucky Charms takes the snap, but the luck may have ran out because he's looking towards the end zone. He's got a man. Actually, he doesn't. It's intercepted by Curtis Riley. Who was he throwing to? Who the hell was he throwing to?
I don't know.
The Los Angeles Rams have infiltrated the swoop zone of the Arizona Bloods as Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling, Goff takes the snap. He'd run the ball into the end zone for the Rams score. Philadelphia just turned into the circus as Jadeveon Pennywise Clowney gets the sack, the forced fumble, and the fumble recovery. At the 5-yard line, it's going to be Houston ball. May the dreadlocks be with you. Back to New Orleans we go. Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura gets the handoff, activates his dreadlock powers, goes into the end zone as the Saints would take an 8-point lead. On the very next play for scrimmage for the Texans, Deshaun Watson fakes the handoff to Alfred Blue, goes into the end zone as the Texans would take the lead. Hello. Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield looking towards his left. He's got David Njoku, who tell one Bengals defender to hold my nuggets. Suck my dick! As the Cleveland Browns would get on the board. Think fast, back to Star Foxborough we go. Tom Brady hands the ball to James I may be black, but the Patriots keep me around cause my last name is White. As he'd go into the end zone and the Patriots would take a 2-possession lead. Out to Arizona we go. Josh Toucan Sam Nose Rosen connects with Larry Fitzgerald. He'd activate his dreadlock powers, let the ball fly. It's caught by David Johnson. He'd go into the end zone for the Cardinals touchdown. The power of the dreadlocks. Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold takes the snap. Looking towards his left, he's got Robbie. I have occasional dreadlock powers. Anderson, who goes into the end zone as the Jets would take a 2-touchdown lead. Back to Star Foxborough we go. 2nd and 7. Tom Brady takes the snap over the middle. The pass is intercepted by the Buffalo Bills. Return to the 28-yard line. The Browns in the red man zone. Rosetta Stone, Def Jam Vendetta, motherfucker. As Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield rolling towards his right, he'd find Darren Fells participating in the 10 toes down challenge for the Cleveland touchdown as they take a 2-possession lead. The Falcons to kick the ball back to the Carolina Panthers. Ken John Barner to receive the kick at the 4-yard line, but Matt Basha has some other plans. He'd like to send him to the Shadow Realm as he tattoos him at the 35-yard line. Is that Matt Basha or is it Shang Tsung? Cause he just took Ken John Barner's soul. As a matter of fact, we gotta bust it out early. Ken John Barner, consider your name written down in the death note, because getting knocked out by a kicker, consider your career absolutely deleted. Back to MetLife Stadium. Aaron Rodgers facing a 14-point deficit, looking towards his right. Is that Dr. Zoidberg? He'd get past 2 Jets defenders and cut their deficit to a score. But on the ensuing kickoff, Andre Roberts to receive the kick at the 1-yard line. He'd showcase his education from the Devin Hester School of Returning with a PhD in Joshua Cribb Studies. He'd activate his dreadlock powers. He's running into the end zone as the Jets would extend their lead back to 14. Hey, what's your favorite brand of ketchup? Nyam Hines, as he'd go into the end zone and the Colts would finally find themselves on the board. In Wentz, Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where he spends most of his plays. Knicks falls in the game cause Wentz is hurt. Another touchdown thrown to Zachary Ertz for the Eagles score. The damn Arizona Bloods can't protect their swoop zone as CJ Anderson would run the ball into the end zone for the Rams touchdown. All you had to do was follow the block, CJ. The Packers looking to cut their deficit once again. Aaron Rodgers pitches the ball to Jamal Williams and look how he goes to the bank. Checks his balance, goes into the end zone. The Packers cut their deficit to 7. Out to the 3-1-3 we go. Kirk family member takes the snap, looking towards his left. He turned to Stephon Diglet, used TM28 Diggs for the Vikings touchdown. The Eagles remember to cover Sherlock Holmes, but they don't stop Watson as he says, I'll do it myself. Goes into the end zone and the Houston Texans regain the lead. Hello again. Back to the Bayou we go. Big Ben takes the snap, looking towards his right. He's got Jalen Samuels who'd go into the end zone. The Pittsburgh Steelers would go for 2 and convert as they'd even up the score. It's time somebody gives the Dallas defense a test, so they would turn to Jaquiz Rodgers who'd run the ball into the end zone as he'd cut the Cowboys lead. Back to the 3-1-3. Kirk family member takes the snap all kinds of time. He rifles the ball towards the end zone. The pass got more hang time than Saddam Hussein. It's caught by Rudolph the Red Zone Reindeer for the Vikings touchdown. I think Tupac might be in Detroit because there's nothing but Hail Marys there. Second half in Star Foxborough. Tom Brady takes the snap, looking at Gronk. The pass is intercepted by Jordan Poyer. The Indianapolis Crips in the swoop zone. Andrew Lucky Charms says, get in, man, as he'd find Dontrell Inman in the end zone and they'd cut their deficit to 3. Hey, Eli, you guys still got a 3-point lead. It's not like you're gonna blow it, right? Back to Star Foxborough we go. 4th and 4. Tom Brady connects with Julian P.E.D. Edelman. He's got the Bills calling the Genjutsu because they think he's down when he's not. He goes into the end zone for the New England Patriot touchdown. Think fast. Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield takes the snap, connects with Higgins. Watch out, it's R. Kelly. I believe I can fly. Touchdown Browns. Why couldn't they play like this when I was here? Cause you ain't shit. Hold my nuggets and suck my dick. Is Beyonce in the other room? Cause I think we just took a trip to the Beehive. Big Ben floated the ball like a butterfly. The Saints got stung by AB as they cut their deficit to 3. Back to Carolina we go. Matt Ryan takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's got Mohamed Sanu. Who on the Panthers was guarding him? Nobody got a clue. Goes into the end zone, gives the Falcons a 2-possession lead. Following back-to-back Packers field goals, Hey Arnold, Sam Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold would find his man to extend the Jets' lead. Back to the land of homosexuals. Jordan Howard gets the handoff and pounds the ball into the end zone as the Bears would take the lead. Did somebody say pounding? Think fast, bum-ass Eli. I'm the 4th best football player in my family. Manning would fight his way into the end zone as the Giants would take a 10-point lead. Hey, you guys got a 10-point lead. Ain't that right, Eli? No way you guys could blow it, right? Back to Meth Life Stadium we go. Hey, Arnold, Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold would connect with Elijah. Who the hell cares about Lizzie McGuire? Who'd go into the end zone. The Jets take a 15-point lead. That's a nice lead you got there, Sam. It'd be a shame if somebody blew it. St. Nick, all the harlots in Philadelphia want to suck my dick. Foles launching the ball down the field. It's going to be caught by Nelson. Can you spare a whore? Aguilar. And he's headed towards the end zone. He tells the entire Texans, hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. Falls into the end zone as the Philadelphia Eagles take the lead. I still support my team, but goddamn, don't take my job. Here come the Cowboys. Dick takes the snap, looking towards his right. He's got Gallup in the back of the end zone for the Cowboys score.
It's fitting he threw the ball to Gallup, because we're galloping into the playoffs, because we got Dak, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Michael Irvin, Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, Son Lee, when he come back and he healthy. Skip Bayless, because we them boys.
Somebody get Winnie the Pooh on the phone. There might be some honey around, because Big Ben is floating the ball like a butterfly. The Saints got stung by AB once again. Oh, bother. The Steelers take the lead. The Indianapolis Crips in the swoop zone once again. You already know what time it is. Hit the music. Think fast. Deshaun Watson takes the snap. Watch out for Chris Long.
Holy shit! Oh.
The ball is loose and it's picked up by Fletcher. Ladies, send me your location. I'd like to give you the cocks. The Eagles have the ball. How fitting. It's only 2 days before Christmas, but Rudolph the Red Zone Reindeer is rubbing his nutsack all over the Detroit Lions as Kirk family member would find him for his 2nd touchdown on the day. St. Nick, all the Philly Harlots want to suck my dick. Foles takes the snap. Looking right, he's got Zach Ertz. Tells one Texans defender, give me your ankles. Makes a move, dives into the end zone. The Eagles have a 2-possession lead. 3rd and 2. Is that Stephen Ridley? Oh no. He's got Butterfingers, fumbles on the play. It's gonna be recovered by the Saints. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Mr. Fumble on the scene. Why do you think we got rid of him? Yeah. Here come the Dolphins, baby. Ryan, Jack, and Jill went up to Tannehill looking towards his right. The pass is intercepted by Telvin Smith, heading to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Dolphins ain't shit. Touchdown, Jags. It appears the Cardinals forgot to turn off the N64 because they lost Woods again, as Jared Goff would find Robert Woods, who'd go into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown on the day. Back to the state with 1,000 genders. Who the hell is Nick Mullins? Takes the snap, looking towards his left. The ball is stolen by Danny Trevathan as the Bears would catch the interception.
I cannot believe it!
The ball went right off the fingertips of Marquise Goodwin. His hands are just for decoration. He's asking himself,
what happened to my hands?
The Packers in the Hellboy colored zone. Rosetta Stone Dark Horse Comics, motherfucker. As Aaron Rodgers carries the ball into the end zone and cuts their deficit to 1 score. You still got a 5-point lead there, Darnold. Nothing to worry about. The Saints line up for the field goal, but they're stuck on Route 12. The Steelers woke up Snorlax. He used block. LJ Ford blocks the kick. Pittsburgh takes over. Back to the land of homosexuals we go. Mitch, I'm not a bitch. Trubisky takes the snap, rolling towards his left, looking to slide for the 1st down, but here comes Marcel Harris activating his dreadlock powers at the wrong time. Oh no, things are about to break down. A kerfuffle, fracas, brawl, brouhaha melee has broken out between the Chicago Bears and San Francisco 49ers. There's Richard Sherman standing there all alone. He'd open his Bible to Revelation Dreadlocks 2 verses 3. Face your foes with all your might. Trust in the power of dreadlocks, you'll win the fight. It's pandemonium on the sideline. The referees have thrown their hats. Oh, the humanity.
Come here. Oh my God.
Marcel Harris on the sideline pleading for his life. I didn't mean to do it, man. I slipped on a banana. You didn't see Donkey Kong drop the banana? Donkey Kong disagrees. Richard Sherman enters the pile, but the Chicago Bears' eyes are just for decoration. They see dreadlocks, so they believe he's the assailant. Who will win the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania to go
One-on-one with The Undertaker!
Back to the dog pound we go. Jeff Driscoll takes the snap, looking towards his right. He's got CJ Uzma, who tells Jabril Peppers, hold my nuggets, suck my dick, and the Bengals would score. We may be in Philadelphia, but you know when Houston's playing, black names matter. As Deshaun Watson rolling towards his right, he'd look over the middle, he'd find Dante Foreman Grill, who'd activate his dreadlock powers, go into the end zone, and Houston cuts their deficit to a score. Who knew Pittsburgh was employed by CNN? Because you thought they was gonna punt. It's fake news. Roosevelt Nix takes the ball. He's gonna fight, but come up 1 yard short. But he doesn't know that. He's calling a genjutsu. He thinks the Steelers have the first down. Look at him celebrating, looking like a dummy.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Back to the dog pound. Jeff Driscoll looking towards his left. He's got John Ross in the end zone. The Bengals get on the board again. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not! The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in striking distance on 1st and goal. Jameis Crablegs Winston rolling towards his right. He's got Mike Evans in the end zone to cut the Bucs deficit to 1 score. But did it help them come back and win? Absolutely not, because the Cowboys would recover the onside kick.
What I tell you, we got Dak, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Van Der Esch, Skip Bayless, Son Lee when he get healthy, Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, even Dez is on the team in Madden if you want to play in 2017 or 16 or 15 if you go back in the years. But we gonna throw up the X for him. NFC East chance. We gonna win next week, and then we gonna go to the playoffs. We gonna win 3 games, then go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings. We them boys. Nobody can stop us now.
How about them Cowboys?
Back to Lincoln Financial Field we go. 3rd and 11. Deshaun Watson throws up a prayer, looking left. It's gonna be caught by Vincent Smith, submitting his applications to the 10 toes down challenge for the Houston touchdown. They take the lead. The Bears needing 1 first down to put the game away. Mitch, I'm not a bitch, connects with Allen Robinson, but he's got butterfingers. He fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the 49ers. Fuck. 4th and 2, game on the line for the Saints. Drew Brees is Jesus looking for Michael Thomas. The pass is broken up by Joe Hayden. But wait, there's laundry on the field. The flags come in later than a period 3 weeks after Valentine's Day. The referees say fuck Joe Hayden. We don't like that motherfucker. And we got Michael Thomas on our fantasy team, so we need him to score a touchdown. Pass interference, 1st down New Orleans. Every time Joe Hayden tries to make a play,
stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
2nd and goal, the Saints in striking distance. Drew Brees is Jesus looking towards his right. He's got Michael Thomas for the touchdown, participating in the 10 toes down challenge. Look at the replay. Shades of Santonio Holmes in 2008. The Saints take the lead. Guess who's winning the fantasy championship, baby? Back to Star Foxborough we go. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen takes the snap. He finds Zay Jones wide open, who'd go into the end zone for the Bills touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. You ever seen a goat fly? Aaron Rodgers breaks the plane like a kamikaze pilot as the Packers would take the lead. Last chance for the Steelers, 4th and 15. Big Ben looking towards his left. He'd float the ball like a butterfly, and the Saints continue to get stung by AB as he participating in the 10 toes down challenge. Just look at this man. It's unreal. Meanwhile, in the dog pound, Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield would make eye contact with Hugh Jackson, and he'd tell him if Thanos was snapping his fingers, it would be you that I would want to get deleted. Take a look at me. This is what you missed out on. You didn't want to start me. Guess what? I just bust your team ass 2 times this season. Get swept by the Browns, pussy.
But this does put a smile on my face.
The Indianapolis Crips in the swoop zone. Under a minute left to go. Andrew Lucky Charms looking towards his left. This ain't checkers. We playing chess. Rodgers goes into the end zone as the Colts would take the lead. Eli! You had a 14 and a 10 point. Big Ben looking to take his receipt to the sperm bank because he's looking for a comeback. He'd connect with Juju on that beat, but his butterfingers on that beat. Fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the Saints. They're gonna win the game. Here come the Giants, baby. Bum ass Eli Manning's got a man. He plays for the other team. It's intercepted by the Colts. They're gonna win. Vintage Eli Manning. Eli! You had a double-digit lead, and you still found a way to lose. Get off the field, you damn bum! Jason Myers lines up for a 33-yard field goal. He kicks it through the uprights to send the game into overtime. St. Nick, all the harlots in Philadelphia want to suck my dick. Foles would bring the Eagles down the field. Jake Elliott would kick the ball through the uprights, and it's good. The Eagles pull off the upset. They are still alive in the NFC playoff race. You gotta be kidding me. Ain't this a bitch? The Packers in the Soviet Union flag-colored zone. Rosetta Stone communism, motherfucker. Ron Rodgers connects with Devontae Adams, activating his dreadlock powers, participating in the 10 toes down challenge. As the Packers would come from 15 down to win the game, both New York teams blow the lead. For the Jets, Buccaneers, Lions, Panthers, Texans, Giants, Bengals, Bills, Dolphins, 49ers, Cardinals, and Steelers. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. But for the Redskins, Browns, Dolphins, and Panthers, you go somewhere different. Consider your names written down in the death note, because your ineptitude of playing winning football, your dreams of going to the postseason, your dreams of getting to the Super Bowl and hoisting the Lombardi Trophy has been absolutely deleted. Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with him? So what's on? You big dummy! Nancy! Nancy! Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick!